This one is from Community Services on the web. How are short-term disability and long-term disability employees affected? And, and there's more to that one. For QP members on mat leave, do they have until the end of their term to select an option? So two related questions there about people who are on short-term disability, long-term disability, and on maternity leave. Terry?
Hey, yes, people on both QP and ourselves have agreed that we should give, so that we don't delay the bumping process for people on short-term disability and maternity leave. They should be getting their notice just like everybody else, and they have been, and they will so exercise their rights now so that we don't, 6 months from now have another round of layoffs with people returning from maternity leave and short-term disability. For people on long-term disability, we're not doing anything at the present time.
All right, thanks, Terry. And once again, we encourage folks who are in those positions to contact HR and get additional information. This one from Community Services, will flex days be eliminated? And this is for Annette.
Thanks, Brenda. No, absolutely not. Flex days will not be eliminated.
All right, thanks, Annette. And this one from Steve on the web. Will there be an interview process or competency testing for people bumping into new positions? Perry, this one for you.
There may be a meet and greet type process, but there certainly will be an examination of qualifications of some form or another.
All right, and just a reminder, we now have 5 minutes left on the call. This one from room 1 on the web. Again, related to QP positions and bumping and qualifications. What happens if a QP member cannot find another position for which they are qualified to bump into?
Unfortunately, if there is no position to either vacate or to bump into, the QP member would go on layoff. So a layoff, again, they would be able to collect employment insurance provided they meet the requirements there, and then they could be recalled to work at any point during the 18 months of the layoff.
All right. Thank you, Terry. This question from Public Works. What happens if someone wants to take voluntary layoff, and what are the timelines for that?
If a QP member wants to take voluntary layoff, I would suggest that they contact their union office and discuss that, and if appropriate, we will be contacted by QP to discuss.
Thank you, Terry. And this one is from Jamie on the web. What if you don't know who your director is? Is there a director in environmental services and engineering to speak with? Terry.
The senior leadership organizational chart will be sent out following this meeting sometime today. So that will be you'll know who your director is and how it all flows.
Okay, thanks, Terry. And this one from Public Works. Will there be an updated QP seniority list provided? Terry?
I believe there has been for any employee who was issued layoff notice. I believe they would have received an updated seniority list with their letter.
And this one is from Diane on the web. How many temp and casual positions have we eliminated in this realignment?
Maybe a handful of temporary employees who received notice that their term was coming to an end.
Thank you, Terry. And this one's from Stephen on the web. Was any one department impacted more than others? Annette, we'll give this one to you.
Yes, finance was probably the most affected department through this realignment.
And this one from Dennis on the web. If service levels suffer and we hear more public complaints, will we rehire? Burnett.
Once again, I'd like to reiterate that the mandate of this realignment from the very beginning was not to affect any programs or services. So we don't anticipate that there will be a difference in the customer service that we provide to our residents.
All right, and we're going to have to wrap up this call now. I'd like to thank everyone for participating. I hope this has been valuable to all employees. We're certainly encouraging everyone to provide feedback on this process overall, both the CAO video and this teleconference. We'll be working to improve our communications processes in the future. We know there's lots of new information to absorb, as I said before, and we'll do our best to answer any unanswered questions we receive today as we go into the week. So that's all the time we have for today. Again, thank you for listening, and please do talk to your director, your HR business partner, going forward if you have additional specific questions about your department or about your own role specifically. Thank you.